Hello everyone, I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 6 of my Katanga playthrough here in Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich. So we went back to the autosave, but you'll notice we're ahead a couple of days. Um, I think that crash was ultimately a good thing because I was able to fix something. I found out what was causing the crash. And we are now going to be able to... I just did a little bit of console commands, and now we're going to be able to get access to the Luanda port, which is gonna let me reduce my consumer good factories by 45%. So that's gonna be great. Although I think it's like we're gonna ask them. Also, interestingly enough, I guess because our all-powerful UMHK is going to enter Portugal, they will become more socially liberal. Right now, they are 4%, so we're gonna almost double the popularity of social liberals over there in Portugal, which is kind of interesting. But besides that, let's get moving here. Don't want to do war propaganda. No, what I want to do is decide who here I want to... trade agreement signed. Yeah. The Portuguese government has accepted our proposal and has opened up the ports of Angola to trade. Finally, the mines can return to max capacity. There we have it. Cool. So now we're... I'm gonna bet here on the Adamawa clique not losing to Cameroon here anytime soon. And so after we're done with Uganda, which will hopefully not take too long, we'll be able to pivot over there. Meanwhile, over a year to go on getting our infantry equipment, but that's fine. I can live with that. 2 months for the support equipment. But what's going to be really nice is I think we'll be able to get the consumer good factory reduction just in time for the war. Although, damn, I'm tempted to just cancel this just to get started earlier, but we're almost there anyway. And we'll be able to actually build things, inside of our country. As a minus 45%, that'll take us down to just 25% consumer good factories. That's not too bad at all. Oh, wait, of course this one takes 70 days. Of course it does. So fine, we won't declare on Uganda right away. And they're getting militarism. After that comes military youth. Got problems. Okay, in the meantime, what else can we do? Artillery manufacturer. Stack that up. No, I need to get off this. Go to export focus. So that should help a little bit some of my issues. They'll need a tiny bit of steel, but at least the infantry equipment. Yeah, only thing we really don't have going now is convoys. I don't really need. Damn, Barcelona fell. Portugal's doing good up there. Okay, so since we're gonna be able to start building stuff again soon, let's go ahead and grab construction 3. Oh, it was actually an invasion by the Empire of Brazil. Wow, look at them go. What kind of navy do they got? 22 ships. Guess it was enough. Alright, so then we need to... What do we gotta do here? Not much. We're wanting the Third Internationale to lose, by the way. What's going on down here, huh? They're at war with Iceland. Wow, that sounds fun. Sounds really fun. I'm sure with their big navy, they'll be able to attack. Well, that's okay. You don't need a navy if you have enough air superiority, right? In theory. Oh no. Weird. Very weird. I don't know what they're gonna do about that. All right, so this will be complete in just after the Ides of March, March 16th, 1941. Hope things will be okay. What is this gonna give me? 2, 3 infrastructure. That's gonna be in their territory. Replace reestablished sea connection with Portuguese land route. Consumer good factories minus 8%. Infrastructure construction speed plus 10%. That's really not that good, but it does get us down into the investment stuff. But really, after the port is done, I don't even think I'm gonna bother coming to this section of the tree for a while, because I want to improve the native living standards, which is going to lower my consumer good factories also. And plus give me another factory. Overhauling the judicial system, though, is going to be the first priority because that's another 0.15 daily political power gain. So the sooner I get that, the sooner it'll pay itself off, or like the more I can get out of it. And reforming the Force Publique is going to be important as we continue to fight these various wars. Keep going. Happening in the rest of the world. Russia's fighting in Central Asia still. Oops. Do I have another research thing open? No, I don't. No, there's no Rocky Mountain truce here. Oh, they're at war with Puerto Rico. No, Cuba. How'd that happen? Did Cuba take a swing at them or something? Maybe it's yet another change to the U.S. Civil War I don't know about. But there's just so many, it's hard to keep track sometimes. Alright, Japan has basically defeated German East Asia. They're soon going to go down into the Dutch East Indies. Once they got that, it's gonna be very difficult for anybody to stop them because they'll have access to all those resources. Further scandals at the UMHK. A study in the Hermenestad paper has been published outlining the atrocities committed by the UMHK against the Hutu population of Rwanda. By promising them wealth and success, many unemployed men have traveled to Hermenestad to be employed in the mines. Insisting that they are naturally protected against low oxygen environments due to their mountainous home, they don't need the chambres à vapeur to climatize the situation down below. Many of these men have died from loss of oxygen or malaria and were secretly buried away from the general public. Now the study has leaked out to the population of Hermenestad, resulting in a massive strike against the UMHK until better working conditions can be guaranteed. Over in the colonial government, debate is also occurring over the replacement of the chiefs in the minds of question to deter exploding anti-colonialist thoughts. Alright, we are going to do the war propaganda. We're not at 100% war support, which means we have more that we could do. Plain and simple. Alright, we're about to be able to declare war, but we're not going to do it. We're going to wait until the port is done. Classification complete. Now we wait. We're going to wait for 20 days. Not too much time at all there by the end of the month. Also, notice how we've gone into 2 new months and we haven't had any crashes, so I definitely fixed whatever the issue was. So I'm telling you, I had like 3 little 5-minute false starts in a row, trying to get this episode going. But I found out what it was, and it's so embarrassing that I'm not even going to bring it up what the issue was, because it was definitely my bad. Iberian Federation's getting ripped up over there. New England always has such a huge army. Oh, that's why. They have the Minutemen. That gives them another 3%. Look, they're still on volunteer only. Yeah, it has seemed to me lately that New England ends up contributing an awful lot to the Entente war effort. Just need a little American ingenuity, a little American can-do spirit. We don't want to wait too long, because eventually they're going to get the military youth. Right, let's shoot this guy out early. Are we still mobilizing at all? No, but that's fine. Not a big deal. Better infantry equipment too. Definitely don't need anti-tank stuff out here. But I don't want to do the entrenchment either. Let's work a little bit on our land doctrine. Oh, Third International is looking like it's in some trouble here, getting pushed on 3 fronts down here in France. January 4th. Not do it on that date. Anything else here that I want to give myself? I guess we might as well go with better artillery. I got it. Alright, finally, equals for the law. And we should get a pop-up here. Yeah, look at that. 4 whole factories. In just a matter of months, we're going to be able to have a brand new... We're going to finally finish that military factory. We started building all those years ago at this point. Yeah, years ago down in Bunkia. Awesome. So now it's going to take us... It's still going to take a year. the infantry equipment. So I suppose there isn't really any sense in waiting longer. There's this one division that's not quite in position yet. I guess we could wait for that, but it looks like they're mostly just using militia. They're infantry divisions. They've got one kind of thicker one here. Cavalry in the south. Most part, I think we'll be able to deal with this pretty good. So, December 7th. Yeah, they're going military youth. We have to go. We gotta go now, man. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Force attack, hit it. Yes, that's what I want to see. Green everywhere. And then wherever we first make a breakthrough, that is where we'll try to exploit, especially over here with our cavalry. It's going, come on. Keep hitting them from multiple angles. Very good, very good. We're already about to take their airbase. Do we have any planes? I don't think we do, but let me just double check. Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't know if I maybe captured some from somebody along the way, but I haven't. See, the great part about the beginning of the war is, oh, nice. Can give this guy an upgrade. Camouflage expert? I really don't need that. This guy's about to be both an organizer and an infantry leader, though, so let's wait for that so we can give him his bonuses there. This guy's also about halfway toward being an infantry leader, and he's close to becoming a commando. That's extra special. Okay, no. Come right here. Come right here. Push into the airbase, you. Dude, come here into the airbase, and then across to Kampala. This is going really well. Mostly. I don't like this red bubble, but the rest of it looks good. Stays here. Keep pushing here. Right through the center. Oh my gosh, look at this casualty difference. They've taken 8,000 and counting. Zambia? Oh, look, you got a new division. Welcome to the army. How about you, Gabon? Have you built anything yet? No, probably because you don't have any factories. I should build one for them. Uyghur just capitulated. Let's see if we can cut off these two divisions on the left. So they've got somewhere between 10 and 12. We might be able to cut off 2 here, 2 here. Yeah, we could do a lot of damage to them here in a minute. Come along the north. Excellent. Fall of Paris. That's it. That's pretty much it then for France. Look at these units act so silly sometimes, I swear. 1941 though, and we've almost reunited the Congo. I think we pretty much have once we take Uganda. I don't think... Was Burundi? I don't think Burundi was ever part of the Belgian Congo. Don't get me wrong, we're not going to end this campaign once I'm done with that. But I'm double checking. What's the CIA.gov got to say about it? They're the CIA, right? They wouldn't make a mistake. History. The wrong thing. So they were affiliated with the French and English. Oh man. Apparently Burundi's the least happy country in the world right now. Very sad. Okay, conflict within the UMHK. In a continuation of the pre-Weltkrieg colonial policy, the UMHK has once again dedicated itself to a combination of complex bureaucracy and a general patronizing attitude towards its workers. Due to the expansion of the corporation over the years, however, this combination is no longer viable for the entire firm, leading to loopholes and unjustified punitive measures against the wrong miners. After the economic crisis of 1936, many of the miners are now completely at the mercy of the company, depending on them for food, social facilities, accommodation. To cut back their losses, the UMHK decided to cut back spending for these facilities, causing a general decline in the welfare of the Katangese and increased calls for better loans and houses now that the economy is back in upswing. This Africa for the Africans may not be as hunky-dory as might first appear. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Definitely going infantry expert. Great. More force attacks, please. They technically have not. They are 0% of the way toward capitulation, so nothing's going to happen until we take Kampala. Okay, we cut off that area, but it doesn't look like there's anyone in it anyway, so that doesn't help us. There we go. Nice, nice. Yeah, oh man. These infantry divisions are doing some damage. Even with them being in multiple combats, this one here, still able to just push through so good. Awesome. Now, time to improve the native living standards. That's what we were just talking about, right? Let's do that. And the sooner we get the best infantry equipment, the better. So, with jobs and pay equal for both natives and colonials, the overall welfare of the population has risen due to the blooming copper mining business and new mining techniques from universities all across Middle Europa. Working conditions have also improved dramatically, paving the way for the 8-hour workday. Okay, dispersed industry, or am I about to hit any caps? Yes, I'm about to hit my cap with infantry equipment, so we're going to do assembly line production first, then keep going. Also still trying to cut these guys off here in the north. Maybe I could do it. Get one of you hitting this cavalryman, just to keep him cut off. Alright, Japan and the Feng Tian are making their play for China now. It's going to be a strong co-prosperity sphere over there. Now we still have until May over here, right? Did Cameroon take even more territory? Damn it, I'm going to bet on the wrong horse. Watch. Up until March 16th. Just hang in there for about 6 more weeks, would you please? I think I did bet on the wrong horse. I should have gone Cameroon, because then I could go into Nigeria faster. That's where I screwed up. Yeah. Well, life's a learning lesson. Okay, have you come over here. The Rift Valley's not enough. I think if we just take one more tile anywhere, we're gonna have this. Now that we have Kampala. The thing is, the border's gonna be a little weird, because surely we're gonna get to absorb this too, right? Or are we gonna get something about releasing Uganda? Yeah, so, I don't know. It'll probably ask us to liberate this part on the right. But now, come over here, like so. Draw our line. Great. Get in position. So, how are we doing on infantry equipment? 300 days still. Alright, so yeah, it's fate of Uganda. We now occupy the former German colony of Uganda, and this region, populated and close to the Great Lakes, is far from anything we can control. Should we make it easier by giving them a level of self-autonomy, or should we continue the occupation? You see, so once again, Katanga seems to be able to be allowed to, yeah, to create the Belgian Congo, but we don't get cores on any of this. That's real. I wish that was not the case. But we have that non-core manpower guy, right? So that's what helps us a little bit. Do we? Or do I have to take that later? Form the public. Wasn't there something somewhere where I would get non-core manpower? Is it the African army? Or... I have forgotten. Here it is, yeah, Congolese officers, that was it. Non-core manpower plus 2%. That's helping a little bit. We got room for only one factory. Kind of want to just build it in Gabon so they can build stuff over there. Yep, that's exactly what we're going to do. They get one. Alright, so these guys got... Oh my gosh. Hold on. Please do not... Oh, jeez, did I bet on the wrong friggin' horse? Don't die. Don't die. Do not die. You're not allowed to die until the 16th of May. They lost more. Cameroon is beating them up so bad. Come on. Come on. Wow. Oh, seriously? The Emirate has 3 military factories. We should be able to get something happening here. Once we get close to the 16th, I'm going to slow things down so I could just declare war instantly. Oh man, I'm so nervous right now. I'm like starting to sweat a little bit. Don't die. Please do not. 10. How are we doing on look at that, we're getting almost 2 points a day right now, even though we were taking a national focus in terms of political power. Real nice. In there, man. Hang in there. Strong Adamawa warriors. Okay, 15th. Alright, it's the AOG that capitulated. Stop. Slow it down. Slow it down. Freeze. Okay. Justification's complete. And we declare the war. Hopefully they're going to call in Shari immediately. Please do. Pretty please do. Nice. Yeah, they've been called in. Excellent. So now they can. Now you have my permission to die. Capitulate them both pretty fast, and then Cameroon will be the 19th of August. But we've already done it. I think it's a little debatable, because some of the borders are not exactly the same, but basically we've recreated the Belgian Congo. So I would consider this campaign a win already. Now, I know that Kaiserreich is going to be updating again soon, so we're keeping an eye out for that. So if this campaign suddenly just stops uploading, whatever is the last episode, I'm gonna hold on a second. Yeah, reform the Force Publique. So I'll put a message in the comments and I'll pin it if I've uploaded an episode and I know it's gonna be the last one of a series. Because of an update happening or something. Now, what's key here is going to be getting Nigeria. That's going to solve our manpower problems. Uh-oh. Workshop burned down. Near the Raushi mines, fires have burned down multiple workshops, causing the work to come to a complete stop. It looks like it was a deliberate act of arson by some of the workers as a protest against the low wages and old housing facilities. You know, what would happen? I wonder if this is just something that naturally happens no matter what, or if I had, say, gotten the Social Democrats in charge back during the election, if we wouldn't be getting these events. All right, we want to trade with. I guess we'll trade with Sweden. We'll just trade with somebody neutral. Okay. Oh no, so they're actually part of the. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Now we're gonna have resources. Got all this nice stuff going on. This is going to finish in July. So Gabon will have a military factory. How about you, Uganda? What do you got? What do you got? See, now the thing with Gabon, I don't understand is, oh, they still have their own focus tree and they're not independent. So they're stuck. They can never build anything else. They're just going to have lots and lots of political power. But Uganda, these guys get the generic tree. All right, cool. So then they can do industrial methods and stuff, and actually build up some. Boy, this guy sure looks African, doesn't he? But they can build up, you know, a little bit tiny army. Give me a couple more divisions to help out with. We got 2 factories. Been in half a year. We'll have rifles again. What a concept. Guys are really giving me some trouble here. How many divisions do these guys got? They got 1. These guys have 8 to somewhere between 8 and 9. Let's see. And they got plenty of manpower still. I think we can safely go to 5 speed though. I need a little bit more steel. How are things going on over here in Europe? You know, Iceland just capitulated. Did South? No. Wow, you're telling me Southwest Africa wasn't able to do that? Wow, Norway looks a little off. There's something different here, and I can't put my finger on it. Entente ended up grabbing it. That's interesting. In Denmark joined the Germans. Happening in the rest of the world. How's the Qing doing? Oh, yeah, it's going to be all over for them pretty soon. I think the only thing that's going to slow Japan down here is going to be if Russia enters the war against them. But with all those China cores that Feng Tian has now, I don't know, do they have cores on this down here? Yeah, they just have an unreal amount of manpower. Even Russia can't compete with that. Whoops. All right. Another force attack, I guess. I'm up here through the north. All right, when's this war going to begin again? August 19th. We got like 6 months. Then this one will be in October, so shortly thereafter. Cameroon, the thing is they're small, but I don't really see how we'll ever be able to flank them or anything. That's what I think is going to be kind of painful. Oh, some Adamawa click forces are up here in the north, so they've been cut off, and attrition is going to start setting in. There goes the Commune of France, so now it just becomes a matter of time until the Union of Britain falls as well, I think. Germany's about to slice it up. They're going to deny the French the opportunity to come home? Or will the French take the deal where they join Germany in order to get their land back? It's pretty rare I see that happen. Let's see here, George's cousin. That's okay. Alright. Are we really just waiting on their capital falling? Oh, and the Masons over here. Looks like there's another African country attempting to spread its wings now that it's out from under the German oppression. Come on, come on. Don't forget, I haven't forgotten about Nyasaland over here, or Tanganyika. It might be Tanganyika, or I might take I might see who wins this war between the two of them. This might be a much harder fight, though. Awesome. Got that done. I can liberate some of that to the Congo? Interesting. Okay, let's wait for the decisions to pop up. No? Do we just get to keep this? Nope, there it is. Time to determine the fate of the area. A second peace with honor. Wow, very rare to see this. The second Weltkrieg, it seems, has ended much like the first, with the fall of France to Reichspakt forces, the collapse of the Internationale's efforts across much of the continent. The Union of Britain has once more been left battling for its very survival against foreign invasion. With German forces unable to gain an effective foothold on the island and British resolve shattered, Republican leaders accepted calls for armistice talks with Berlin, and instead of a full German military parade today signed a formal peace treaty. Though not the total victory that some in the German high command might have hoped for, the Internationale has been hollowed out. With the loss of both the Communards and the Republican British, the Kaiserreich remains triumphant in the West, for now at least. Wow, that's so rare. That might have only been the second time ever I've seen the Union of Britain do the second peace with honor. Now Germany's deciding what to do with France. Italian Republic's probably getting its share of the spoils and things like that. Let's get a bit of water. We'll see what happens there, and then we'll end the episode. Don't crash now. Don't trip over the finish line. Wow. Okay. Canada got bits of Norway and things like that. Well, meanwhile, fate of Ubangi-Shari. The fall of Bangui has left us to control the former colony of Ubangi-Shari under our iron fist. Nevertheless, this occupation is proving itself to be costly, and many officials in our capital are now questioning the relevance of it and are calling for a degree of autonomy to be given, which we do. We'll go ahead and free them. So, Shari Emirate becomes a bit of Katanga. Oh, so I do get to keep. I guess this is considered part of the Congo. So then that gets interesting, because does that mean I can eat up the techie land here? Guess we'll find out. We'll prepare for that war. So ready to get Nigeria. Once we get Nigeria, it'll really be blobbing time. We might come over here. That's when we'll start doing lower priority things like getting the techie kingdom. Although these guys continue to get stronger. They got 21 divisions right now and counting. A bit of a problem. Yeah, we'll have to actually have some decent. This might have to be the last thing we do, because though they look strong, I think Somalia is stronger, but we don't want to do that. Are we still doing that land doctrine research? Yes, we are. So we should found the military academy. I think got some recruitable population factors over here that could be good. We're down to also 20% consumer good factories. I can make lower if I come down here and install farming quotas. Not to mention all this other stuff we can do here. Oh yeah, a lot of resources can be grabbed over here. Not gonna do that though. These two are not happening. Just don't even look at it. Lots of events over here. Could be fun. Could be very fun. Oh, right, our nuclear research speed bonuses and reactor construction speed. Good stuff over here. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games. And like I said before, I'm going to keep going. I consider this campaign to have been a victory already. But we're going to keep going. We're going to see what happens. But if some sort of update happens and breaks the game, I'm sorry. And I'll let you guys know in the comments if it does. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and subscribe if you have not already. Goodbye.